Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope. Show them the message. They need to see. All right, this might be it. Eight of Pentacles, the Star in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to put him with her because I already feel like those two are together. Even though they're not Aquarius energy, it doesn't always have to be. Justice. Getting justice. Good decision. What do we got? Angels. House. What messages do you have for Aquarius? That one. Okay, bottom of the deck, we do have distant horizon and despair. All right. Let's move that over. This is a general reading for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not going to resonate with everyone out there. But if I am picking up on your energy today, please don't forget to hit the little thumbs up button below the video to let me know that. If I'm not connecting with your energy, there is a link in the description box below where you can check your moon and your rising sign for free. And maybe you will resonate with one of them. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you. I love my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would do that. If I'm connecting with your energy, of course. Thank you for all your kind words and comments. I want you to know that I read every single one of them. I may not always respond or even get the chance to like it, but I read every one in full, and I just love to know that I'm resonating with people's energy, and I love to know that I'm helping people. And also, thank you so much for your generous donations. They have been greatly appreciated. No matter how big or how small the donation is, I know that every dollar comes from someone's heart. And it really means the world to me. So just thank you. I appreciate it. I can't say thank you enough. Anyway, enough of my talking. Let's get on with your reading. I do want to pause my camera for a minute. I like to just kind of look at the cards and see what's going on here. And I will be back in a minute. Okay, Aquarius, the first card that you have for your past is the Ten of Cups, sign of Pisces. That's my happily ever after card. There's love and harmony and family. Someone could have recently got married, moved into a new home. There could even be some type of family business here as well. I see a lot of family, but it's all about emotional abundance. The next card that we have is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So that makes me feel like there was a lot of options here, but for some reason, someone chose this, probably because it was making them very happy. They could have purchased a home that was out of their price range, or there could be somebody here that lost a job and now they just can't afford the home. I'm kind of feeling like there might even be some house flipping here, somebody doing work on a home. But this to me is no more confusion, decision made, but you're asking yourself, did I choose the right cup? Sometimes it means there was no other option. So you could have had to purchase this home or take over this family business because it was kind of like forced upon you. But the Seven of Cups in reverse is a realization. The next card that we have is the Nine of Wands, sign of Sagittarius. The Wounded Warrior. That's a sign of someone who is exhausted. I mean, look at this guy. He's kneeling down on the ground. He can't even get up. It's about someone who cannot go on like this. So someone realized that they can't go on like this anymore. He is known as the military guard of protection. So someone could be in the military here. But he's protecting something. And no matter how wounded, hungry, tired, cold, whatever, miserable, whatever it is, he's determined to stand there and do it. But because of the way that this guy looks in this card, I really feel like somebody's given up on something here. They're realizing that they're exhausted. Somebody's realizing this isn't what they wanted. They thought that this was what they wanted. They thought this was what was going to make them happy. But I feel like somebody made the wrong choice here. There is someone here who is working really hard. I see that a lot. Up late at night by candlelight, trying to keep whatever this is going. You could have a regular job and you could be, flipping a house on the side, or maybe you purchased a home that was reasonably priced, but it needed a lot of work. But the card coming into your present, Four of Cups in reverse, sign of Cancer. That makes me feel like someone has the answer to this problem right in front of them. And they are now thinking about taking it. Someone could have made you some type of offer to get out of this family business, this home that you purchased. This can be a relationship as well. Someone could have thought that they were in love with someone very deeply and made a quick decision to get married and move in together and maybe even have a child. But now it's becoming too much for them. There's some type of offer or something coming in here. I feel like it's help, a gift from the heavens, a gift from the divine. Somebody's waking up and realizing there is an answer to this problem. The next card that we have is the King of Pentacles in reverse. He's the one that I feel like made the wrong choice, maybe had no other option but to go in this direction. Like I said before, I kind of felt like this was forced upon someone, or they made a decision too quickly. But he can go either way when he's reversed. He can go no job, house, car, like he's not stable, he doesn't spend his money well, he's always broke. Or it can go the other way. It can be someone who is living beyond their means, someone who's a Scrooge, someone who doesn't want to share their money with others, someone who thinks that they're better than others. It can also represent a high-risk investment. That's why I went with the house flipping here. There's something with a house and family business. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know if I said that. The next card we have is the Eight of Coins, sign of Virgo. And that's another hard worker. I mean, this guy's sitting at this desk here, working by candlelight while the rest of the family's sleeping. He's like determined, dedicated, putting a lot of effort into something to make something work. Determined to make it perfect. There's somebody here that works with their hands. I really feel like somebody's building something. I mean, look at this house. This house is old and it has spider webs all over it. And the guy's still sitting there working late at night. There is 5 Cups cards here. And one of them are either soulmates or a marriage. 2 tens. That tells me this has been going on for a long time. There's a lot of green here too. Green, 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 green. Even up here. Green is your heart chakra, which tells me there's a lot of love here. I mean, somebody wouldn't be putting in this much time and effort into anything and working this hard if there wasn't a lot of love. This King of Pentacles, I feel like, is the one that's suffering here. Or he's watching, if he is like a Scroogey kind of guy, he's watching this other person work really hard. And he's thinking about giving them something. I feel like you're getting something, Aquarius. We do have the star coming in, the star card coming into your future in reverse. That is your card, Aquarius. Someone not getting their wishes. lost hopes, doubt, failure, that this is ever going to work, that this is ever going to be successful. It also signifies to me more exhaustion. When the star is in reverse, it's like depleted energy. I feel like there's also stormy weather. I got some lightning here too, but it's dark. In a lot of these pictures, it's nighttime. There's clouds here, there's clouds here. This is dark and stormy too. He's outside at night. Even over here, it's like dark and stormy. Like somebody's not seeing the light. Somebody's not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, is this ever going to be over? I love this justice energy. I feel like you're going to get what you deserve. I feel like it's going to pay off, whatever this is. The only significant day I'm really getting for you but the next card that we have coming in is the Ten of Pentacles. Someone could have had to apply for a loan here. A loan against the home to make it better so they could sell it, something like that. Or if you are selling a property, I just saw that. I didn't even think you're going to get an offer. It might not be exactly what you wanted, but it's going to get you out of this situation. Because I just feel like somebody can't do this anymore. But this is like a financial payoff. It's more family, more stability. All this exhaustion and effort and everything is going to pay off. Toil and, I mean, we got a house over here, self-explanatory. Maybe you work in the real estate field and you've been working day and night to try and sell a home, and you're finally going to get an offer and it's going to pay off. You're exhausted over here. You're losing hope and faith that you went into this new direction because somebody's working really hard. Toil and labor, I mean, is, you know, they work in those factories 12 hours for, 12 hours a day. They don't get any food, they don't get any breaks, and they work for peanuts. I mean, somebody's busting their ass here, and this despair. There's even a sign in the background of this card that I just noticed. It says, not hiring. I mean, this guy's like crying in the street here. He's broke. He's about to lose his home. Like, I feel like somebody's at rock bottom or something here. Exhausted. He's so exhausted. Look at him. I can't do this anymore. I can't go on like this. But this is having all that you need. It's accomplishment. It's a solid foundation. Look at the treasure chest full of pentacles there. They're just pouring out all over the ground. The final outcome, we got the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups came out with her. She is in reverse, which is going to lead me to the relationship part of this reading. Because I feel like she's the one that's working really hard. She's offering her cup. See, this lady's offering this cup to this person that's working really hard. This guy's looking down here at this person that's working really hard, like he's watching. She's actually giving. This could be somebody's parents. Like if this was a family business or the family home that somebody moved into, or somebody could just be helping their parents. She just like has her back to this guy with this despair. Like she's not even looking at him. Like she doesn't even see how hard he's working or how sad he is. He's crying. The Queen of Cups in reverse can also be known to be very sad and crying and not feeling loved. If this person is working too hard, maybe somebody's not paying attention to her. If that's the case, she could be thinking about accepting an offer from someplace else and going in a new direction. She's putting time and effort into somebody else. I think he's got a lot of money too. Look at this. He's offering her the stability that she wants. I mean, justice can be a decision. It can be someone getting justice, like finally receiving your payoff. It can be someone who's doing the right thing. There could be legal issues here. Somebody could have inherited the family home, inherited the family business. I feel like somebody's like, I don't know, trying to put in a lot of time and effort and work into keeping a certain persona, like trying to be better than the Joneses. You know, if you ever heard that saying before, and they're freaking exhausted from trying to keep up with them. But this person's standing there saying, this has to be done. If I got to stand here for 12 hours and that's my job and that's what I got to do, then that's what I got to do. I'm getting that over here too. Somebody could even be having headaches here. I don't know. He just looks like to me he has a headache. That's what I look like when I have a headache. But it's stress. Somebody's under a lot of stress. This King of Cups is known to be sitting on a rock and keeping it afloat. These could be the same person, because he could be doing this out of love for her, and he might have ran out of money and needed a loan. I feel like even though somebody's exhausted, like, I also feel a lot of determination. Like somebody's just not going to give up. Let's see if we can clarify this outcome. What was under there? The Knight of Swords in reverse. That's something that's going to come to a sudden stop. So all of this hard work and effort, see, you're going to get a payoff here. Let's see what we got here. Angels, can I have clarifying messages for the outcome of this reading, please? I was just going to say, well, I guess that is in reverse. It was upright and then it flipped in reverse. And we do already have it in the upright. I'm iffy about that one. We're going to take another one. Angels, can I have another card, please, for this 10 of Pentacles? What's this 10 of Pentacles here for? Okay. Hold on. My goodness. All right, we got a whole book here. Let's look at the bottom of the deck, see what we got there. The Nine of Swords. Worried. Sign of Gemini. Losing sleep. More person losing sleep. Something's not growing. Got the Empress. Not receiving the return on your investment. Getting the help that you need. Charity. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Someone's thinking about walking away. The Four of Swords is more thinking. The Seven of Cups in reverse again. Did I make the wrong choice? Something's not growing as expected. Somebody expected something to happen a lot faster, expected a bigger payoff. It's like not harvesting. I put all this time and effort into this and it's just not harvesting. I think maybe I made the wrong choice. Somebody's very upset here. You know, the Sun in reverse is more, it's depleted energy. Somebody just can't go on like this. You know, that's loneliness to me too. I wonder if this guy might be ignoring, somebody I feel like might be ignoring her because they're working too hard and she feels lonely. That's not taking action, not moving, staying still, just thinking about walking away. The Justice card could have been in reverse. Something not being fair, something not being the right decision. I feel like that's what somebody's questioning. This was a lot of hard work and a lot of effort and all this time. The Magician. That just fell out of the deck when I was picking it up. Let's get a couple of romance angels here. Romance angels, what messages do you have for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. All right, let's get one more. Yep, that's too many. That one. Wedding. It's a commitment. These two people got married, moved into this house. Either their relationship, somebody could just be putting a lot of time and effort into the relationship to make it work. And somebody's saying, like, no matter what I do, it's just not good enough. I mean, you're really getting to know this person. Somebody's questioning whether they should have gotten married or got into this commitment. this job. This could have even been a job that you started that you were just expecting so much more, and it just didn't harvest. It just didn't pay off. It just didn't, something didn't turn out as expected. Angels, that one, passion. That was what was on the bottom of the deck. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there is a lot of passion here. It could be for somebody else. Somebody could have met a new person here. Now they're questioning why they got into this situation, relationship, something. The Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. Taurus, Libra. Let's pull some guardian angels for advice. Guardian angels, what messages, that's too many, do you have for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know for this reading on the table? That one. Ace of Pentacles. This tarot brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. That's what I said. You know, this is the rich man giving to the poor. I wonder if this guy over here, this Scroogey guy in the middle, is a rich guy. It's going to help you out. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. So that to me would be buying a house. This rich man's going to come in and offer you some money for this house, for this family business, so you can get out of it, because it's just not working out. I feel like somebody's saying, you know, I'm working my ass off night and day and I'm not getting any type of, you know, payout. Two of abundance. Life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. So that's your two, you know, juggling. You are feeling out of balance right now. You're freaking exhausted. Somebody is. Somebody could have started their own business on the side while keeping their regular job. And then they're not paying attention to their wife. Six of abundance. Again, Six of Pentacles. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. You're going to get some help. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. Somebody could be very passionate about working for a charity here. That's why we had the no money over there. Working for no money, working long hours for no money. The Empress in reverse can also represent an upset mother. All right, take what resonates. Hopefully it made some type of sense. Hopefully I was able to give someone some answers. We're going to move into angel answers. You can start focusing on your question now. I'd rather you not pick your number until all three cards are face down on the table. Then, when the third card is down, feel the energy. Go with your gut. Go with your first instinct. Your first instinct is always right. There was two there. All right. Even if you don't think it is, this is like a training exercise for you to learn to use your instincts. Then once you have your number, and you only pick one number, don't change your mind. They'll say, oh, I should have picked this, I should have picked that, blah, 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 blah. And also remember that Angel Answers is supposed to be, listen to your intuition. I just said that, that's so funny. Angel Answers is supposed to be fun. Don't take it seriously. I'm going to try and put all three cards together for you anyway. Here are your answers, Aquarius. Number 1, a year from now. Number 2, no. Number 3, if you believe. Well, that makes me feel like you're going to get the help that you need to get through this, and it's going to pay off eventually. It looks like it could be a year. I feel like with this no, they're telling you no, don't give up. Believe. Believe that you can do this. Believe that it's going to work out. Believe that it's going to pay off. Wow. All right, I'm going to leave that there, Aquarius. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon.